Hello everyone. In this segment, we will learn how to fit a linear and exponential curve uh, to, our, to our experimental data uh, by using least square method. If you don't know how least square method works, I recommend you to go to my previous playlist on numerical methods for engineers and see how least square method works, and then come to this lecture. Then you will understand easily how to fit a linear and exponential curve in MATLAB program, in MATLAB software. And this is only to help my students in their lab work. So I am introducing very basic functions which are very useful to do this curve fitting. But you want to learn advanced programming and so many functions like exponential functions, trigonometric functions, transcendental functions, mixture of trigonometric plus transcendental, or even hyperbolic functions. I recommend you to buy my textbook, numerical MATLAB programming for mechanical engineers. So you can learn advanced MATLAB programming through that book. In this lecture, I will be only discussing basic functions which are useful for some extent. So in this lecture, we will learn how to fit a linear and exponential curve to our experimental data. So let's take an example. So fit a linear least square curve to the below experimental data. So x is your independent variable, y is your dependent variable. As you change x, the value of y will change. So at different different points of x, you know the values of y. Okay, so you want to fit a linear curve to this experimental data. So normally the linear curve, the simplest linear curve is of the form y is equal to ax plus b. Okay, ax plus b. Okay, so y is your dependent variable, x is your independent variable. Okay, so the same problem I have solved in my previous playlist on numerical methods for engineers, and the solution was y is equal to 2.7143x plus 23.7857. Okay, so the value of a is 2.7143, whereas the value of b is 23.7857. Okay, so let's solve this problem also in MATLAB, and also let's take another problem, exponential fit example. So fit an exponential curve, fit an exponential least square fit to the below experimental data. So this is x is your dependent variable, y is your independent x is your independent variable, y is your dependent variable. The value of y depends on x. As you change x, the value of y will change. Okay, so the simplest exponential function will be of the form y is equal to a times e to the power of bx. Okay, e to the power of bx. Okay, y is equal to a times e to the power of bx. So the value of a is 3.801, whereas the value of b is minus 0.044. Okay, so in MATLAB, by using a polyfit function, you can find the values of a and b. Okay, so let's go to the MATLAB and let's do the problem in MATLAB. So let's first fit the linear curve. Okay, so first thing you should do is you should write your values of the independent variable. Independent variable is x. So in linear case problem, the values of x were 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5 and 4. Okay, so these were the values of your independent variable. Corresponding values of dependent variables were 25, 31, 27, 28, 36, 35 and 32. Okay, so these were your corresponding values, dependent values. Okay, so I will use polyfit. Okay, polynomial fit. It is a polynomial fit which uses least square linear least square algorithm. It is a very strong algorithm. Many people use this linear least square algorithm to fit curves to their experimental data. So I recommend you to go to my previous lectures and understand this linear least square method. Okay, so polyfit, write your independent variable first, x, then your dependent variable y, comma 1, least square linear, the power is 1. Okay, then press enter. So if you remember, if you go back to our presentation, in the linear problem, a was 2.7143 whereas b was 23.7857. okay, so if you see here, a is 2.7143 and b is 23.7857. okay, in this simple way, using the polyfit function, you can find the values a and b, and you can fit a linear curve to your experimental data. Okay, so now let's see using polyfit how to fit exponential curve to our experimental data. So we will follow the starting steps are same. Okay, define your independent variables, then your dependent variables, then use polyfit function. Okay, so let x was your independent variables were values were 1 space 3 space 4 space 6 9 and 15. This were your independent variable values. Dependent y values, so y is equal to 4, 3.5, 2.9, 2.5, 2.75 and 2. okay, so y is this value. okay, so now use polyfit. Okay, then your independent variable, now write log of y. okay, log of y, I'll explain you why I am writing log of y, comma 1. okay, and press enter. So if you see your answer, okay, you got minus 0.0444. okay, this as a minus 0.0444 and b as 1.3354. but when we check with our solution, it is not the same. B was minus 0.044 and A was 3.801. okay, so I'll explain why we got like this. okay, so actually our equation is y is equal to a e to the power of px. okay, so to apply least square method, I should convert this exponential form into a linear form. So when I apply both sides natural log, so I'll get log y is equal to bx bx plus log a. Okay, I'll get bx plus log a. Okay, so now this is in a linear form. Okay, so this is in a linear form, so I can write log y as capital Y, okay, is equal to bx as alpha x, okay, and log a as beta. Okay, so now alpha value, so now I can apply the polyfit function. So instead of wherever y, I used log y, okay, and this alpha value is your b value, so that's why I got here a as alpha, that is actually your b. Okay, to get a value, okay, a value, this is 1.3354, 1.3354 is your beta value. To get a value from beta, so a is nothing but your e to the power of beta. Okay, so this is your b, minus 0.044 is your b, okay, because alpha is your b, whereas this value is your beta value. So to get a from beta, so a is equal to e to the power of beta. Okay, so now a, so exp to the power of 1.3354, if I press enter, so you can see the value of a is 3.8015 and the value of b is minus 0.0444. So in this way, using polyfit function, you can find, you can fit any curve to your experimental data. Okay,